Hi everybody, thanks for joining me for another video blog. My apologies that I haven't been making as many videos as I committed to make. This year has been a huge transformation for the business. I've been going through some personal, spiritual transformations myself, so I needed to pause. I needed to step back and take a good look on my business, good look on myself, and recalibrate some things in my business and how I do certain things. So I am back, excited to make a big announcement for you, something that you might really enjoy, be excited. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because before that I want to teach you something. I actually have two announcements, so stay with me. But I watch a lot of my clients getting very frustrated with one particular area: belly fat. So are you the person who is stressed out? You cannot let go of this belly fat no matter how much you exercise. So this is the three things I find it's frustrating for a lot of people, and I have been there myself, so I know the pain. I know how frustrating it is to go to the gym 1 hour, 5-6 times a week, watch your diet, and the belly fat does not go away, and there is a reason. So biggest frustration, you're stressed out, belly fat won't go away. Even though you exercise and work with a trainer, you motivated, and still at the end of the day, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you put that bathing suit, you disappointed with your body. I know the feeling, because my entire life I was a big carbohydrate eater. Back in Brazil, I was what I call the skinny fat, meaning I was always small. I'm small bone. I come from a family of like small to medium women, small bones, and they all had flat butts and bulge belly. So I was very self-aware, self-conscious my whole life, because I was skinny with a big belly, and I transformed that belly by shifting a lot of things that I don't have time to teach you, but I want to teach you one thing. The reason why you're not losing that belly fat, even though you exercise a lot, it's right here. The problem is stress. When you become stressed out, you are dripping all day long, like you have an IV drip in your arm, dripping all day long stress hormones into your body, because you are staying in stress response. Your stress response is turned on, and our bodies have an incredible mechanism to prepare us to fight or flight, kill. So when you have the stress response turned on all day long, which we are not supposed to, we're supposed to use our stress response in times of real danger, when a pit bull might be running after you, when you have to cross the street fast because a child is about to jump in front of a car. That's when you want a stress response to give you a tremendous amount of energy, release a lot of sugar into your body so you can use that as fuel, and you save the life of a child, or you save your own life from a pit bull. So whatever that is, we're not wired to have that stress response being turned on all day long. When you have all the stress hormones flooding in your body, because your brain is perceiving that you have a threat going on, and I go in details about this in a course that I just created. So if you want to learn more, stay tuned. I want to tell you how you can learn more. But those stress hormones are making your body release a lot of sugar, because sugar burns fast. Think if you have a real fireplace, or if you have done a campfire, what happens when you throw paper into the fire? The fire gets hot fast, the paper burns really fast, and then your fire dies out, right? So you have to keep throwing a lot of paper. So it's much better to throw a piece of wood, a piece of pine there, than keep throwing paper. So sugar is like the paper. You have quick energy, you're hot, you're ready to go, but it doesn't last. So instead of stress, you have sugar in your body all the time. You become a sugar burner. So this is the problem. There are two problems here. If you have always sugar available in your body's going to burn sugar, because it's much faster. It's much easier to burn the sugar than take the fats out of your fat cells, out of the tissue to burn. that takes way more work. And if you're in a state of chronic stress, your body doesn't have the energy to unleash those fat cells, the fat tissue that you want to burn. There's no energy. So your fat stays in the body while you continue burning sugar. That's problem number one. Problem number two is, if you are going to the gym, you are driven, you're a high achiever, because that's my audience, those are my clients. You're driven like me. So I know this feeling. I've been there. When I was a bike racer, I used to be in a lot of stress at work or in a relationship, and then I'll go jump on my bike and do interval training, climb the hills of Boulder. And I want to tell you, I had more belly fat those years on the bike that I have today exercising 30 minutes a day. So I'm the proof of the science. But the problem number two here, if you already have a lot of stress hormones in your body because you're going through some challenge, or you're not managing stress really well, you're not recovering, resting properly, and you go to the gym and you work out hard. When you work out hard, you deplete your body more and you release more stress hormones. So you have a lot of stress hormones from the events in your life right now that's keeping you chronically stressed. Then you go to the gym and you release more stress hormones. So you get caught in this vicious cycle that you're chasing that weight loss, but it's not happening. So what is the solution? I have good news for you. It's easier than you think. But maybe if you kind of addict to your hard exercise because it makes you feel strong, it makes you feel good, you might not like what I have to share. But the solution, if this is your scenario, the solution is you gotta lay back the hard exercise maybe for about 30 days. I would recommend you start with 30 days. It might be 60 days. I don't know where you at. I don't know how much stress load you have in your body. If you work with me, you fill out a particular form that I'm able to see how much stress load you have in your body, how much stress is affecting your physiology. But just generally speaking here, take 30 days off hard exercise and choose activities that is going to put you more in a relaxing state, because when you're stressed out and you're working out hard, you are in a fight-flight system. You are operating on your sympathetic system, which is go, fight, flight, kill, go for it. You need to turn on your parasympathetic system, which is your relaxing, your digestive system. That is the system that you need to be at in order for your body to start recovering, repairing, rebalancing your hormones, so you can start accessing the fat tissue and start making your body becoming a fat burner instead of a sugar burner. So you need to lay off the hard exercise and choose activities like walking, gentle yoga, because a lot of yoga these days is not gentle, it's too hard, it's going to put you in a sympathetic system again. So I recommend yogas like the yin yoga, or some types of restorative yoga where your heart rate stays low all the time and you have some props. That's why I love yin yoga, because you hold these positions in a totally relaxed state. So I know for high achievers, driven people who thrive on adrenaline, this is not the best recipe, but it's the only thing that is going to rebalance, reset your body. And the good news is, depending where you are, you don't need to lay off your hard exercise for too long, because I know how good it feels when you push your body, do those intervals, increase your heart rate, but you need energy in your body in order to do that. So if you deplete, you're stressed out, you actually need to build energy back into the body first in order to go and kill on your workout with your trainer, climb hills, do sprints and stuff like that. So that is the recipe. Great news, I am launching my first weight release group coaching. I'm selecting 6 to 8 women, particularly women who are struggling with this scenario of stress, emotional stress especially. You've been struggling to lose weight for a long time. If you're interested in being part of my first group, which is gonna be amazing, it's gonna be super affordable, contact me today, because I'm ending my interviews on Monday. So if you're interested in being part of my program, you don't need to live in Boulder. I'll be recording the sessions. So if you're in Boulder, you come to the studio. If you're not, you're gonna be part of the sessions via webinar, because I have this great camera to do webinar. Number 2 announcement, my energy, Master Your Energy course is out. I'm gonna put the link under comments. It's $50 off. It's 6 hours packed about all the strategies I teach my clients, one-on-one clients who pay me a lot of money. I pack all that in a 6-hour course that you can have for less than $150, where I teach you how to manage your stress, how to decrease your stress hormones so you can start losing weight, how to recalibrate and reclaim your health back, have more energy, generate energy all day long like I do. I have more energy today at 48 years old than I had 20 years ago or 10 years ago. I feel great, I'm fit, I'm energized, I'm inspired, and if some of you know my story, that this hasn't been the truth. In my course, I tell you a little bit more about my story, and some of my past videos you can hear bits of my story. So that's what I have to share. Make sure you look under comments where I'm putting all these links for you, how to get in touch with me, and how to have access to this amazing energy course. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you're having a great week. I'll talk to you very soon.